Did you know Lil Durk had an altercation inside of jail with an inmate? It reads, reports reveal OTF rapper Lil Durk was attacked in his cell block earlier this morning at the LA County Jail. Conditions of the rapper's health aren't public. However, a change of jails is likely. Shortly after Kanye West reached out to Durk to make sure he was okay.
Yeah, man, how you feeling?
And I'm feeling good, just taking a day at a time, just chilling and staying focused for real.
Yeah, I love the time we
from a federal prison.
I love the time we spent in Saudi, man. That was great.
Hey, look, that's all I'm talking about here. The people here, they get their time, and they ain't never experienced the world. So I be telling them stories, and they be on 20.
Wow. Yeah, man. I just got off the phone with Puff. I talked to him for the first time 5 minutes ago. 5 minutes when you called me, yeah.
Rumors began spreading online until fans noticed something strange. Because both Quando Rondo and Lil Tim did interviews, they both said the same message and released on the same day. Many view it as a coincidence, but others believe it was the best way for Quando and his crew to get revenge on Durk. Tim mentions that Durk threw his life away trying to get revenge for a beef he and Quando Rondo were okay with ending.
Shit, I was just protecting my little brother.
When you did finally find out that it was King Von who did it, how'd you feel?
I was like, damn, if Brian did that stupid shit last night, he still would have been alive. That's how I was. But I was like, shit, I ain't no the type person I am. Like, I'm a humble person. I ain't no disrespect to like his mama saying f***ing me shit like that, cause I could easily get on that type of stuff and be clout chasing type. Like, I ain't on that type. I'm a humble person, but it's like, they ain't never popped that shit off. That would have never happened like that.
Quando said something similar, but he focused on how Durk left his family when he was supposed to provide for them.
Whoever on my side, they got kids and a mama that 100% love them. And at the end of the day, bro, all this bull that we talking about is stupid. That could have been handled a totally different way. It could have been handled to the point where a song and $3-4 million could have came out. Or whatever, like that could have got handled in a legit way, in a music way.
But here's where it gets even stranger. Did you know there's an entire section in Durk's case about his lyrics? Cause Durk has lyrics rapping, "Look on the news and see your son, you screaming no no." This seems to connect to Quando's reaction at the scene of the crime.
This man, a passenger in that car, frantic at the sight.
Durk's lawyers claim those lyrics are just a coincidence. With the announcement, in a move out of the YSL trial playbook, Durk's producer says in the M for Hire case that the Wonderful Wayne and Jackie Boy song with Babyface Ray, which prosecutors say bragged about the passing, was recorded 7 months before the incident. They showed a court document from the studio where he recorded. This file of the lyrics being recorded is dated January 2022, months before Lul Pab's passing. But these lyrics are why people believe Quando ordered someone to mess with Durk on the inside. But it gets scarier from here. With it reported, Durk's linked in a newly unsealed file where he's alleged to have been behind Stefan Mack's passing. It's believed Mack was targeted as revenge for the passing of Durk's brother D Thang on January 27, 2022. This means the prosecutors are pinning another M for hire on Durk. To go along with Durk's involvement, they showed that he posted an Instagram story saying, "For D Thang, only 30 minutes after Stefan Mack was taken out." And to make it worse, they got Durk laughing on IG Live the following day.
You can't see other shit. What? Tweak on them folks. Hey, somebody always said it's live car. Somebody always said it's live car.
On top of Stefan Mack's passing, the prosecutors announced they have over 230 gigs of evidence, including audio and video recordings alongside 20,000 pages of reports. While they were investigating the evidence, they noticed another M for Hire Durk had allegedly taken part in, as court files updated to say the feds believe Lil Durk paid to get these two people dealt with. The first is Stefan Mack, who got Lil Durk's brother D Thang, but the second is OTF Jam's baby mom, who passed after Durk found out Jam wore a wire around him. Feds believe Jam is the key to putting Durk in jail for all 3 crimes. And it was later found out it was this Instagram live where Jam was wearing a wire, as you see Jam holding his jacket and whispering in it.
I ain't gonna lie, my whole dream changed. I ain't gonna lie, feeling like back in the day. Oh, my. Oh, dang. Like back in the day. Look, he took out.
Give me the check on your man. I heard you got his head.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, man. Hey, when I was growing up, I used to be an architect. What happened to who? What happened to there? School's out of town. All that woofing on the net, it got your man. Metro!
This came as a huge betrayal to Durk because only a year prior, Durk gave him $50,000 as a welcome home gift.
You know what's the name, bro? Steady crying, huh? He steady crying. Feed him. Feed him. Get the milk, bro. Get the milk so big mama get the tripping, bro.
You see that?
Feed
For my
him.
baby. That's really how y'all hold y'all babies, ain't it? I gotta hold my money like this. It's too much. Crazy though. Motherfuckers sitting up there doing all this. Sneak this and the internet games and all this. Up some money, do something. Like, we winning, bro. I can do it. Whatever it is I want to do, I can do it. Just buy what I want, do what I want. Y'all can't do that, bro. Goof.
Bro got out what?
You know that
How many you did it off?
How many years I did it now?
Yeah. That's your last bit. 12?
12.
That boy popped out 12 years. Yeah. So much money. We really was just getting in order to just figure out the lanes, man, boy.
However, months before being arrested, Durk knew Jam was acting strange. An interview revealed Durk has been playing 3D chess this entire time. He knew Jam was gonna cooperate.
I see shit from a mile away.
I don't think people realize that.
I could have a conversation with you for 5 seconds and know your is gonna cooperate.
Durk spoke more, saying how he stopped letting anyone go to his house or get too close, but it was no use, and he was arrested a couple of months later.
Nobody is ever allowed to my house. It be. My best friend never been in my house.
For real?
I promise.
Your best friend?
I promise. Like, it's people like that I just don't allow around my girl and my kids. Cause it's like, I'm just a different type. I'm not the, we're gonna have family night at Durk house tonight. It's the, you gotta watch,
everybody at Durk's crib.
Yeah, we gotta, everybody getting watched. We gotta watch everybody. Hey, they go too close to them kids. You know what to do. Like, that's how I play. Like, I don't play.
But with Durk in jail and unable to go after Jam, he'd send his goons after him. It was reported Jam was found by OTF members hiding in a crib outside Atlanta. Sources claim Jam was dealt a punishment for snitching on Durk, which even came out with a photo of the scene where Jam had been staying. However, despite Durk's producer announcing earlier that his lyrics were recorded before the passing of Lul Pab, they're still using these Durk lyrics against him. As he rapped, "Told me they got an addy, go. They got the location, go." The prosecutors believe this ties to Brick Baby saying he would have dropped Quando's location if Durk had asked him to, which could have been the way Durk's crew found Quando's crew at the gas station that took Lil Pab's life.
Why is that? Then it's people like, you lined up somebody from your hood. Like, listen, I didn't. But at the end of the day, what's wrong with giving my friend the address? Oh, this is my boy. He lost his boy. Who did it could be around. 9 times out of 10, had he had asked me, I probably would have been coke if he even asked anybody, if this is even true. But 9 times out of 10, like I said, can I leak a bar?
Sure.
I said if he make the call right now, I'd something.
Right.
As Brick Baby, for the most part, kept tight-lipped about any information he knew. But that was only until we saw him speak in an interview where he says, "You can't say Durk never slid for King Von anymore because they got Lil Pab," as he reacted to his interview when Durk was arrested.
But was this an attempted hit or?
Well, I can't say that no more.
Then they put you as
Why? Like, who died?
You can't say that no more.
Oh, because of FBG Cash? Oh, who?
Federal charges in California.
Nah, because Lil Pab.
So this is about the...
Oh! What's that?
But I'm just saying, they just say you can't say that no more.
This quite possibly was the reason the feds started digging into Durk over a year ago. Some of the first evidence they looked for was the suspects that got Lil Pab and their connection to Durk. They obtained old footage of Von shopping with the suspects, showing there's a clear history between them and OTF.
Solitary stone.
We just looked at him.
Let's go over there.
What up, bro?
Boss, you good? My boy.
Let's go.
They got real in here, man, because he just stepped in. The money man just stepped in.
This showed they had a clear motive to get revenge for Von and that they were close to Durk too. With Durk hiring hits, academics made sense of the timeline with his album Almost Healed.
2020 Von, 2021 his brother dies. 2022, the niggas who his brother, they get clapped. The two Von, at least a cousin of theirs get clapped. 2023, he drops an album, I'm Almost Healed. You ever think about that, Chad? It's like poetic. 2020, Von dies. 2021, his brother dies. 2022, get back for both those situations. 2023, I'm almost healed. Crazy, huh?
However, there's been rumors circulating that more people than just Jam are snitching on Durk, but OTF Bezu tapped in to calm everyone down.
No motherfucker know what's going on, but them people that's in them courtrooms, man. For real, for real. Them be false accusations. Y'all don't even know what the be going on for real. Y'all really be trying to play Inspector Gadget and all this. Y'all just be weird as hell. That's what I be talking about, man. Like, first y'all done threw the Jams rumors out there. Now y'all talking about Vonnie a snitch, gang. A snitch on what? Y'all don't even really know what's going on for real. My kids, y'all really just be running. And that's why I don't participate in nothing that got to do with nothing illegal. Because of you motherfuckers, y'all be trying to get them put under the jail.
And to know the rumors were false, Durk hopped on a phone call and announced they aren't going into protective custody.
This call is from a federal prison. Say what, brother?
I said, I know you're real, but if you need anything, you know I got you.
You know, I appreciate it. You know, without that count,
yeah, I know how that be, but it don't matter, bro. We ain't never moved our money except for that first time. Once it was that, it was that. Once it was like then, it was everything was history.
Yeah. You know, I feel back to your same. I can't help it like you did. Where you from? What you got going? I been to it, yeah.
Man, what? The PC. Hey.
They said, I thought they thought a computer, you downstairs, they be like, man, you know you, man, send me upstairs. Whatever it is, I got to adapt to it. Nah, for sure. Can't go no more. PC coming out all crazy.
Despite thinking Durk could be done for, a professional lawyer gave his opinion on the case. He believes it's not terrible for Durk, and he might get released.
So it all depends on the hunger of the U.S. attorney and the AUSA that's involved. And if they want this individual badly enough, they'll make very attractive deals for these individuals. What does a very attractive deal look like? I think they go for the lowest hanging fruit. Whoever, didn't actually the guy, maybe someone that was involved that didn't actually, or someone that, but it didn't hit, they're going to have forensics. Yeah. So they'll take whoever is the least culpable, and I think that they'll approach him and make a deal with him that'll be the most attractive. And if that guy doesn't make a deal, they'll move on to the next guy. So usually that's what happens, right? You go for the lowest hanging fruit first, the guy that you think will flip, the guy that didn't really have that much involvement. And I think what also is interesting with the indictment is it wasn't just money. They're like, oh, it could have been money or it could have been career advancement.
As we heard the official statement from him, which reads, I'm hesitant to say they have a slam dunk case on Durk Banks. I think they have a long way to go to prove the conspiracy against him.
When it comes to Durk Banks, so far I've seen one text that says, don't have them associate my name with any kind of flights that they're taking. Certainly that's not a good text, but is that the only text? Because that doesn't, that in itself doesn't stand on its own. Certainly it's circumstantial. But like I said, we have to wait and see what other evidence they have. If they have a snitch, if they have videotapes or audio tapes of him saying something, I think that's a lot different than, hey, just make sure you don't associate my name with these guys. So I'm hesitant to say that they have, a slam dunk case on Durk Banks.